Welcome to Mattress Talk TV. I'm your host Phil Dameron, and today we're starting a new series on coil systems. Coils are still the predominant support system in mattresses today. So we're going to look at the different types of coil systems, how they're put together, and how do they use them in the mattress industry. Now back in the 1800s, we didn't have coil systems. They would take a broadcloth, make a sack out of it, stuff it full of cotton, horsehair, hay, feathers, whatever they could use, and that's what they slept on. Not the most comfortable surface out there. Right at the turn of the century, though, they developed spring systems. Not as nice as this one, but something that was flexible and was much more comfortable than the floor. So how does a spring manufacturer and a mattress manufacturer determine what spring to use in what bed? Well, they start with a chart like this. This is put out by the spring manufacturer. It lists all the coil systems that they make. And coil systems are designed for different weight loads. A small child doesn't need the same type of coil system as something used by 2 adults. So what they've done is they measure the spring system by putting weight on it, and how much weight does it take to compress that coil system 1.5 inches. Then they come up with this chart. Now, in a 252 coil system is rated at 81 pounds. So for a child, that would work up to maybe about junior high. If you go to something a little heavier, like a 442, that's rated at 188 pounds. Now that's per person in a queen or a king size bed. So in a queen size bed, 2 people at 188 pounds, no problem. And that would suit a lot of people. Now, they also make a 704. That's rated at 310 pounds. So somebody that's heavy could sleep on that, or if you have somebody that has a really bad back or maybe has had back surgery, needs something very, very flat, you might go with that system. So different coils will support different weights. Now, I've mentioned a 704 and a 442 and a 312. This is a number that we use. It tells us the exact number of coils in a full-size bed. It's just a standard we use in the industry. We also have a little chart like this that slides up and down, and on a 312 coil system, in a queen size it has 390 coils. In a king size, 468. Twin size will have a little bit less, but you can slide this in and out to see the actual number of coils. Now, most manufacturers have always wanted to have more coils than another manufacturer, and so here in the last 5-6 years, most of the marketing tools no longer go by a full-size standard. They'll have 600 coils, actual number in a queen size. Full will have less, king will have more. So if you see marketing materials and it gives a coil number there, 800 coils, ask your salesperson, the 800 coils, is that actually what's in a queen or a king or a full? What are we looking at there? So those are just a couple things to look at. What we're also going to look at is coil design. Anytime you have a coil system, there's 3 things that go into it. It's the number of coils, it's the coil design, and it's also the gauge of the wire. How thick is the wire? Thicker coil is going to be a little stiffer, a thinner wire is going to be a little more flexible. So we're going to look at that. What we're going to do on our next episode is actually start tearing into some of these beds and showing you what's inside. And we're going to look at coil systems. We're not going to look at paddings at this point, and just show you what these different coils will do. So we hope you check back with you, and we thank you for watching Mattress Talk TV.